How well do you think you understand the needs of those on the other side? Do any of them know yours? You see your needs as plain as day, so why can't they? Of course, they're likely wondering the same about you. Prepared to passively wait forever? Prepared to keep suffering? Prepared to endlessly fight? I dare you to see past your own needs to see theirs. I challenge you to appreciate how their unmet needs blind them from fully appreciating yours, much as your strained needs blind you from fully appreciating theirs. Ready to turn this around? Ready to be the power that empowers? Ready to take charge? Our political differences ought not to pull us into some immature fight. Of course not. Let us be of one mind and admit that I'm right. Strap on your 3D glasses. We're going on an adventure that requires depth perception, so you can actually see the depth in liberalism, so you can actually see the depth in conservatism. No more viewing others as caricatures, so you can dismiss those people on the other side of the fence. That'll give them an excuse to dismiss you. Can you not rise above that? No more viewing others simply by your own need, or they'll judge you by their own need. Can you not rise above that? No more viewing others by their worst example, which we call pseudo-opposition, a type of prejudice. They already judge you, most likely, by the worst of your own group. Can you not rise above that? It's time to stop beating up on each other, to start seeing both sides on equal footing. Ready? Liberalism tends to be rooted in human history, specifically in response to new legal needs sparked by larger political entities. There are too many people to personally know, and many are widely different from what we've been familiar. Codified laws ensure we all get along within the state's borders. Different people with different needs call for different rules. Conservatism tends to be rooted in human evolution, specifically in our genetically baked-in preference for preserving the familiar. For countless generations, our ancestors lived and breathed freely in small, close-knit groups. Everyone knew each other's name. We remained deeply familiar with each other. Familiar people trust familiar norms to resolve familiar needs. High human density results in more frequent encounters with less familiar people. We may feel a need to be secure from each other as much as from foreign threats. Low human density continues to allow breathing space from each other, but also a sense how much we need each other, especially for our individual and shared survival from unknown threats. Life gets increasingly complex. We become like cogs in a wheel of a larger society, but more productive. Gut reactions give way to careful reasoning. Rational rules make sure we look out for everyone's needs. The state may protect minority interests, even if it's for its own sake. Life can be instantly predictable in a mostly familiar environment. We can relate directly to each other's needs. We rely less on rules. We face few abnormal situations, so we rely more on our gut instincts than reason. Cultural diversity by protecting individual expression. This brings out our widening differences with each other, leaving those least influential deeply excluded. We, the excluded, press for greater social inclusion, even if by the collective coercion of the law. We conserve our traditional relationships to preserve our social inclusion. But too much focus on the group can smother the depths of our individual potential, especially from larger groups like a multicultural state. We defend our individual choice in our tradition of individual rights. From the narrow perspective of your own needs, your side appears right and the other wrong. As a trust, you can now see appearances can be deceiving. Let's continue this theme. See you there.